Adenan Satem is well known in Sarawak as Tuan or Si Amnans. Adenan Satem served as Sarawak Chief Minister from 28 February 2004 and is dead on 11 January 2017 at 1:20 am due to heart problem at Institute Jantung Sarawak. Adenan Satem was born in Kuching, Sarawak on 27 January 1944. Adenan Satem's early education was at St. Joseph's School before obtaining a degree in law at University of Adelaide, Australia, and beginning his career as a magistrate in Kuching in 1970. Adenan Satem has won every state and parliamentary seat he has run since 1979, and he assumed the position of Chief Minister in March 2014. From March 2002 to February 2006, he served as Sarawak's Minister of Agriculture and Food Industry and the Federal Government's Ministry of Natural Resources and Environment. It marked as a new chapter in Sarawak's history as he was the state's first Malay leader. Adenan Satem began his legal career in 1975 as a lawyer at Borneo's High Court and was student chairman of the Sarawak Foundations on the 1st February 1999. Adenan Satem is a well-known Malay person in Sarawak, having served at the state's CM for all through the state's history. His wife named Puan Sri Jamila Anu, and they got 2 sons, 3 daughters, which is Siti Rafida Adenan, Hayati Hamida Adenan, Abdul Aziz Adenan, Aziza Jasmine Adenan, and Azizul Anwar Adenan. News Search Time 2021 stated Adenan's hobbies is fishing, golfing, reading, singing, hunting, and writing. According to the official website of Sarawak Chief Minister's Office, before studying law at the University of Adelaide, Adenan Satem worked as a journalist and teacher in 1960. Then he is being appointed a magistrate in Sarawak in 1971. He worked at the Adelaide Crown Law Office as a prosecutor. He was appointed Assistant Secretary in the Primary Industry Ministry in 1972. In the by-elections in 1979, he was elected to the Moratorium Assembly as he was re-elected in the state elections the following year. In 1987, he was appointed Minister of Land Development for Sarawak, and Satem was elected Member of Parliament for Batang Sadong in 2004. After that, he became Minister of Natural Resources and Environment. In 2006, he resigned as Federal Minister and relocated to Sarawak, where he was elected as a State Assemblyman in Tanjung Datu. He was hired as a Special Advisor in Sarawak Chief Minister's Office in April 2010. In September 2010, he was appointed Minister of Sarawak and Minister of Special Operations. On 28 February 2014, he was appointed Minister of Sarawak, and Tan Sri Thai, the successor of Mahmud, to be the 5th Chief Minister. Adenan Satem also credited for propelling Barisan Nasional to a stunning win in the state elections. In May of 2006, Barisan won 72 of 82 available seats. Adenan Satem has instilled in many people, particularly Chinese and indigenous people, a sense of belonging to Sarawak. He has taken a firm stance against the use of the term pendatang that refer to Chinese Malaysians. Adenan Satem also instrumental in helping the Orang Asal of Sarawak in achieving a formal status. The name Dayak is not officially used in Malaysia to describe the ethnic group of Sarawakian inhabitants. The indigenous people of Sarawak are also referred to as Dayak, and Adenan Satem has even struck Dayak to discredit the line others spoke on official federal government's form unless Putrajaya eliminates it.
Adenan Satem was not appointed to the federal cabinet following a February 2006 reshuffle. He was relocated to Tanjung Datu, and his former seat was filled by a new contender. PN has managed to win more than 2/3 of the 82 available seats in the Sarawak state election, with 87.8% of the House according to the latest election figure. The Sarawak People's Party (PRS) was another partner in BN that won 100% of their disputed seats. All 11 of them won. This was followed by BN direct candidates who won 11 out of 13 seats contested at 85%. Adenan Satem succeeded Tan Sri Abdul Taib Mahmud in March 2014. Tan Sri Abdul Taib Mahmud was also known as Sarawak Father of Development or Yang Dipertua Negeri Sarawak. Tan Sri Adenan Satem succeeded the country's longest-serving leader. He won the Tanjung Datu seat with 93.4% of the popular vote. He is one of the most senior figures in Sarawak's cabinet. Behind Abdul Taib and Tan Sri Alfred Jabu Nunpang, Datuk Patinggi was bestowed upon him for generating confidence in Chinese voters. He has been lauded for his effort to better the life of Malaysian Chinese.
Adenan Satem won the admirations and esteem of all legislators, especially those on the peninsula, during his fewer than 3 years as a chief minister. Adenan Satem has been praised for being inventive, passionate, daring, and a great leader. Hundreds of people flocked to the Sarawak Health Centre and his residence in Santubong after hearing the news of his death. Some come to help, while others came for counsel, friends, and family. Adenan was courage in defending what he believed to be right. He was never afraid to defend Sarawak's reputation for tolerance, harmony, and moderation.
Oil royalty, which had been set at 5% per year, was reviewed and authorized by the Sarawak State Assembly, which asked that the federal government re-evaluate and raise it to 20%. He declared unequivocally that he will inspire dread of God in anyone who is dishonest or who speak Malay. Illegal logging Caesar climbing by more than 100% under his region, totaling 41.60 million, up from 5.6 million in 2013. To keep stability, the eradication of illegal and internet gaming is also one of the agenda.
Adenan Satem was a great leader and it would be impossible to replace him through his leadership. He was a stalwart defender of Sarawakian rights as stipulated in 1963 Malaysian Agreement MA63. He is a leader with a people spirit and a compassionate individual who will fight to death for the common good. Their sacrifice and services made will be remembered in eternity, and the people of Sarawak must work cooperatively to continue the heritage. He did not view the opposition as a political foe in general, but rather as a Malaysian trying to serve their country to the best of their abilities. Since becoming Chief Minister, Adenan Satem's unconventional style has shown and over many. His administration set up 53 policies and projects aimed at advancing the interests of all races. Adenan Satem has generated attention for several topics, some of which are considered sensitive by federal leaders. His passion for education motivated the Chief Minister to propose that education be brought under state administration to better meet the needs of rural schools.
Adenan Satem is admired by both government and opposition leaders for his firmness and justice in governing Sarawak. Adenan Satem purposely leveraged Sarawak ethnic sentiment and collective memory to construct a massive fort in the sake of safeguarding the people's right. Sarawak's solid political connection with other states may be jeopardized as a result of this approach. While Peninsular Malaysian politics mostly rely on religion and ethnicity for political benefit and campaigning, Sarawak favors regionalism. Other countries have expressed an interest in following in its footsteps.
On 11 January 2017, the country was surprised by Adenan Satem's death. Official website of the Office of the Chief Minister of Sarawak mentioned that at 1:20 p.m., Adenan Satem died of cardiac difficulty at Institut Jantung Negara, Kota Samarahan, Sarawak.
He was hospitalized after complaining of excessive exhaustion and breathing difficulties. He earlier revealed that he had been afflicted with cardiac difficulty for 4 years.
On 13 January 2017, after Adenan Satem passing on 11 January 2017, Datuk Patinggi Dr. Abang Haji Abdul Rahman Johari Tun Abang Haji Openg was appointed Sixth Minister of Sarawak. The deputy president of the PBB United, Bumiputra Hill's party, have such a political experience and was the preferred contender to succeed to Abdul Taib as chief minister when he quit in 2014. Dato Ahmad Abang Johari is the first assemblyman to hold the seat, which is initially won in 1981. He served as Tun Abdul Taib political secretary during his tenure as Sarawak's chief minister.